Barney Rubble and Fred Flintstone, and I don't know why. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayla. If you're new, I film hygiene, fragrance, and lifestyle related videos. So if that's something you're into, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Also hit those post notification bells so you always know when I upload a new video. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at JustKaylaMichelle and give me a like on Facebook by the same name. So in today's video, I have pretty much like a fragrance haul and some impressions that I've gotten of these fragrances that I have recently purchased. So it's not going to be like a true first impressions, but these fragrances are so new to me that I have wore some of them only about one time. So this is going to be pretty fun, so make sure you watch this video all the way to the end and let's hop right on into it. So I am going to start out by showing you guys a couple of new Dossier fragrances, because at this point I have a Dossier fragrance collection, and if you want to see all my Dossier perfumes, just let me know down in the comment section. I will show you all of the wonderful scents that I have. So as you know, I've worked with Dossier in the past in a couple of months. At this point, it's been about 4 or 5 months now. With Dossier is a fragrance house that actually makes perfumes inspired by your favorite luxury brands for a fraction of the cost. So these perfumes and colognes that they have, they actually start off at $29, and they offer a risk-free system. So by risk-free, what I mean is that you can receive your perfume bottle. They're pretty much getting away from giving you those little small sample sizes, so you don't have to worry about anything, because once you actually receive this bottle, you can try it out, and if you don't like it, you can send it back. So what I recently found out is that when you actually send your perfumes or your colognes back, of course you get a full refund, but they actually donate your returns to charity. So people that may not have access to smell goods can actually, you know, use those things and smell good. So I really thought that was wonderful. Not only that, these fragrances are made on the French Riviera, so that makes you feel a little bit more, you know, sophisticated and upscale, but you're still getting the same quality for a fraction of the cost. Those are a few things that I really like about Dossier. The first one that I'm going to try out, and I did actually try this one out because of Tisha Keen here on YouTube. She actually has started working with Dossier as well. So this scent that I have here is Floriental Brown Sugar, and you get the notes on a little card in your box, and you get the notes on the front. And I always talk about the sleek packaging that they have, because they do have that magnetic top on there, which I always think is just so chic and beautiful. So this one is inspired by YSL Mon Paris. So the notes are bergamot, raspberry, pear. Middle notes are jasmine, orange blossom, and brown sugar. And then the base notes are patchouli, amber, and vanilla. So you know me, I'm a sucker for some amber. I'm a sucker for patchouli. Patchouli just gives like fragrances some type of elevated thing. And I know a lot of people, I won't say a lot, but I know some people don't really care for patchouli. But me, I'm gonna step with patchouli. She's my girl. Okay, so this one, this smells really good. So this does have that like nice brown sugar element to it. It's not too overly sweet, and I would consider this as an everyday fragrance. I do get a hint of the vanilla in there. I don't get much raspberry, but of course on the dry down you can, you know, get more scents. But when you first spray this, it does say that you are getting the raspberry. But I smell more vanilla in this actually. Let me spray it on my arm. Because, you know, recently I've been really getting into raspberry scents, but I'm always into patchouli, always into amber, always into vanilla. Okay. So yeah, on the skin, this is still like a very warm fragrance, but I feel like this will be an everyday fall staple. So if you, oh, and I just got a whiff of the dry down. Hold on. Oh, that smells so good. So on the dry down, I get more of the patchouli. Let me stop because I will talk about this all day. That smells so good. Then the next one that I have to show you guys, this one is Gourmand Orange Blossom. And this is inspired by Lancome La Vie Est Belle. So a lot of you have told me about that perfume, and I really wanted to get something to try because that perfume is pretty expensive. But that's what I like about Dossier, because you're still getting a perfume. And sometimes I go into the store and I smell the inspired by perfumes, and I feel like Dossier smells better, like literally. I smelled one and I'm like, I don't like this at all, but I love my Dossier one, which I don't understand like why that is, but that just lets you know that they know what they're doing over there in France. But I just had to smell that again. Okay. So the notes for Gourmand Orange Blossom are Orange Blossom, Black Currant, Hazelnut. The middle notes are Orris, Jasmine Sandbach, and Patchouli. Base notes are Praline, Vanilla, and Tonka Bean. So clearly I'm, you know, whenever I see patchouli, I'm attracted. I'm always a fan. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. So that initial spray, I can really smell that orange blossom. I'm just gonna spray it on my skin too so I can see. Oh, that orange blossom is strong at first. I love that so much. It's very fruity. It's almost like a tad bit powdery, but of course on the dry down that patchouli starts coming out. She starts singing. I love it. I can never get tired of patchouli, y'all. But I love this. So another thing about Dossier is that they do have fragrances for men and women, and they also have fragrances that are considered unisex, but of course you can buy what you want, because if you have some fragrances that you want to try and they say they're for men, or if you have some fragrances that you want to try and they say they're for women, it doesn't matter. Scents are all our preferences, and like Dossier says, fragrances are personal to us, so you want to make sure that you get something that you love. With that being said, make sure you guys shop the link down below and use my discount code so you can get some money off of these wonderful fragrances. And thank you once again, Dossier, for working with me on this video. Let's talk about some of the new perfumes that I have purchased. So I'm going to start out with the most infamous perfume that I recently got. So this is Ariana Grande Thank You Next 2.0, and you guys are going to hear me mention my girl With Lovely a lot in this video. Well, she told me to stop calling her out, so I'll just put her name on the screen and y'all know who I'm talking about. She hit me up on Instagram. She actually video chatted me and told me that this was back on Walgreens.com for shipping. So of course I had to run and buy it. Like, I didn't have time to pass go or collect $200. I had to go straight to the website. So this one smells absolutely amazing. I know that it has notes of strawberry. So I went ahead and pulled up my handy dandy Fragrantica.com. So it says that the top notes are wild strawberry, pomegranate, and apple juice. Middle notes are white orchid and jasmine, and the base notes are marshmallow, musk, and sandalwood. So what I really get the most out of this fragrance is the strawberry. The strawberry is absolutely beautiful, and if you know me, you know I love strawberry as well as marshmallow. So this was a very nice fruity feminine scent, so I really like this. But the only thing that I'm sad about is that they only sell it in a 1 ounce bottle. So I don't even know when I'll be able to get this again. But what's crazy is I do smell a hint of that apple juice, and I don't even know if I've ever had another fragrance that has apple juice in it. But I really like this, and this fragrance after tax was $37. So I mean, not the most affordable, but also not the most terrible either, because as you know, there are fragrances out there that this size can cost $150. So it's very affordable in that sense. And this actually lasts me, I would say I still smell it about on my clothes about 6 hours later. So I mean, I know some people want like the scents to last the entire day. I'm not really a person that cares that much about that. Like, I do care about the longevity, but it's not to the point where I'm just like really mad. It will really make or break a fragrance for me personally. Other fragrance that I got from Ariana Grande is the God Is a Woman, and I did get this in the Rollerball. So this was the one that she came out with at Ulta, and I picked this up because Shaughnessy was actually the first person I seen that talked about it on her channel, and the way she described it, I really had to go get it. So I really wasn't too keen on spending $50 for that fragrance that day at all, especially on a blind buy. So she actually had a lot of points, and she was able to get it for I think about $2 or $3. So that was a good steal, but she did get the full size version. I was not a fan of the little holder that it came in, like I am a fan of the little heartbreak. So the holder that it came in to me looks like some bedrock stuff. It looks like some Barney Rubble and Fred Flintstone, and I don't know why it looks like that, but let me get the notes for you guys. I'm just really not a fan of this at all. I don't know, but the fragrance notes for this are pear and amberette, which is musk mallow, I don't know, orris and Turkish rose. The base notes are sandalwood and Madagascar vanilla. So when I describe this to you guys, this is another one that I don't really care for the initial spritz. And as you can see too, I only wore this one day and it went down pretty fast. I'm not a fan of the initial spritz. The dry down smells good. Like the dry down, like this is a little floral and a little sweet. But initially when I first spray it, now this is gonna sound weird, but it smells like, you know when fake jewelry turns and it has a weird smell. Like I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about, but if you have like those little necklaces from Rue 21, or you have necklaces from Forever 21 or someplace like that, and you know it's not real jewelry, it has a smell to it when it changes, when it starts to turn. And that's what it smells like to me initially. But after the dry down, it does have a nice sweet floral to it. It does have like that marshmallow, and the rose is not offensive at all. This one, I will not say it had a long lasting power on me personally. I would say about 3 hours and I couldn't smell it anymore, to be honest with you. And of course that could be my body chemistry, but it really wasn't long lasting. So I am actually happy that I only got this, but this was expensive. This was 30 bucks, I believe. So would I get the full size version? No. And when this is gone, I probably won't buy it again unless it's on sale, like, you know, way down the line when it's in TJ Maxx or something like that. I might pick it up if it's cheap. But this really didn't blow my socks off enough to really want to go back and pick it up, because you know all of her perfumes, especially when they first come out, they are very hard to come by. When I went back to Ulta the next day, most of the perfumes were gone. They only had a couple of these little spray bottles left. So if you can get your hands on Thank You Next 2.0, please do. Like if you are lucky enough to live in a place where you can get the mist or you can get the actual perfume, please pick it up. It is worth it to me. God is a woman, not so much. So another recent purchase that I made, I did pick up cotton candy from Fantasies. And this is from Walmart, and this is about $2.88, I believe, in the store. So I picked this up because one of my good sisters on here, her name on here is Arts Lady. We always talk, you know, in the comments, we always talk on Instagram. She is so nice, so kind, she's so supportive. That's my boo. But she is always talking about this, so I had to pick it up. This smells so good. It really smells like cotton candy, like, to be honest. This is one of the most sugary sweet scents. And to me, this is very comparable to Sugar Coated. But even Sugar Coated, I feel, is still a bit sweeter, but this is still very sweet. I can't say that it really lasts a long time on me. Like this morning, I actually just sprayed it on me so I can run out the door. And I did mix it with my other Body Fantasies vanilla, which it was just such a tasty mixture. Like this is just so good. This is like, if you like real sugary sweet, pick this one up. But I can't say that it lasts. I don't really know how long it really lasts because I only sprayed it on my clothes, but it was such a pleasant smell. So I would definitely get that one again if I had the chance. So another one that I picked up recently is Burberry Her. So this one is so fire. And I picked this up because a fellow YouTuber, I believe her name is My Cherie. Is it Ayana? I don't remember right now. I'm so sorry if I'm messing your name up. But she, I found her YouTube channel, and she's another sweet perfume lover and sweet scent lover. And she was talking about layering this with strawberry soda, and I tell you what, I just was such a fan. I was such a fan. This is very strong. This is beautiful. This is a deep scent, and it really does last for hours. Like this is just a lovely scent. And I do want to actually try the Burberry Her Intense because I have heard that that was a wonderful fragrance as well. The notes for this are strawberry, raspberry, blackberry, sour cherry, black currant, mandarin orange, lemon, and then in the middle notes, it has a lot going on in this, are violet, jasmine, and the base notes are musk, vanilla, oak moss, cashmere, woody notes, whatever that means, amber, and patchouli. This has a lot going on, but I tell you, this is just like a sexy fruity scent. And I did get the rollerball, which was 30 bucks. And the big reason why I bought this is, okay, because number one, she did mention this, but I did find in my little fragrance sample collection that I I had a sample of this and I'm like, no, I need to go get the big one. And eventually I'm gonna get the full size of this because this is just chef's kiss. So I'm definitely gonna be doing some layering combos coming up. And to let you guys know, I'm doing something new this month, and you'll find out what it is on Sunday when I do my new video. So you will not see a lot of my fragrance of the day posts, because I'm saving a lot of those combos for my video. Sorry about my phone. I'm saving a lot of those combos so I can talk to you guys about it. And then it's just gonna be like a little layering combo video with a twist. So I really think you guys will enjoy it, because you guys love when I do my layering combo videos. I appreciate that. You know, shout out to everybody that watches my videos. Shout out to everybody that wants to hear what I have to say. That means so much to me. I appreciate you. And we are so close to 3,000 subscribers on here. So thank you so much for helping me to grow each and every day. So let me just continue, because this video is already going to be long. The last things that I purchased, and I actually picked these up today, and I already wore one today because I could not wait. So by now, I know you guys have seen the new Body Fantasy fragrances circling around the internet. So the first person that I personally seen with them was my girl Alicia. And if you're not following her YouTube channel, what are you doing? Because she always has exclusives over there. She always has the new, and she's always putting out those reviews. So I feel like, you know, the small creators, we don't get enough love sometimes, and I always just try to shine that light, because we will be having some good content and it just gets looked over. So if we can help each other out at any point, I definitely want to do that. So she showed these, and I had to go. So by now, I know a lot of you have seen this new Cupcake Swirl by Body Fantasies. Now let me tell you, now you can see that I've already used this one. I used this today as soon as I got it. These were the only two on the shelf, so I had to pick these up. I mean, these are just absolutely amazing, and they only cost $2.88. So I wasn't lucky enough to find the big ones. I am gonna, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go on a wild goose chase to try to find the bigger ones, or try to find more, because I know I'm gonna run through these, especially this fall, because this is one of those deep cakey buttery scents that I just cannot get enough of. So with this, I feel like if you're able to find this and you don't have the confetti cake pop mist, but you have the lotion, pick this up, because this is perfect to match with confetti cake pop. This is like its sister. Like, this was made for confetti cake pop if you were not able to get the mist. So, and then look how cute the packaging is. I just want to, you know, I like to spotlight the packaging, especially when it's so cute and girly like this. Like, look at the cupcakes. I cannot. So I picked up two of these because they were the only two they had. And then the last two that I picked up were Dreamy Pomegranate. Yeah, this actually surprised me with the scent, because this actually smelled a little more perfumey than I thought it would smell. Like, I thought it would be like more fruity. This was really more perfumey than it was fruity. So I'm definitely gonna enjoy this. I'm probably gonna pair this with something like Forever Red or something, but this gives me a Calvin Klein Euphoria type of vibe. Not saying that they smell exactly alike, but I'm like, this really gives me that vibe. Like, this could be the fragrance mist version almost. Like, of course they're not the exact same at all, but these can definitely like either pair with it to make it last longer, or these can be kind of like a dupe. What I get from it, because Euphoria, if you don't know, does have a pomegranate scent, but it is a very deep, mature type of fragrance, and it's very long lasting, compliment getter. I enjoy it so much. So yes, if you want something like that, definitely give these a sniff and see, because these are not the type of pomegranates that are just really fruity or anything like that, but they're definitely going to be amazing for the fall and winter months when it gets cold outside, because these are strong, heavy hitters. Whew, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed hearing about the new fragrances that I picked up. I'm sorry if I didn't go more in depth, but I just like to, of course, get to the point and tell you my initial thoughts. I will probably revisit some of these the more I wear them and the more that I pair them with other things, and letting you guys know how I feel about them. But those right now are my initial thoughts on all these new fragrances that I've been able to pick up recently. I do have two more, which is the, what is this, Riri by Rihanna. I haven't wore this but one time, so I don't even remember how I felt about it. And then I do have a Ferragamo Encanto Shine, I believe that's what it's called, and I've only wore this I don't even know if I've worn this actually, so I have to wear those two to really form an opinion about them. So that's why I left these out of the video, but I will include those in another video when I start to get more fragrances that are new and things like that, so I can give you guys an in-depth review. So if you like videos like this, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.